Showdown 3. The world's top drivers could not make it once again. Will Nitro repeat his win for the third time? We will find out. Welcome back, Fat Furby, WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna, Seca. This was race 3, Metal Gear 9493 in pole. Kappa Kong grabs second, Viper Z in the Ferrari. CSTBFO, Max Mayhem, smashing it out in the Audi, up into 4th. Fast Phil, K Youngster in the dub. Rosmo, good qualifier there, mate, in 7th. Quezado, Alfa Romeo. That fella GT Sport penalty in the Jag. Nice livery. SR Brian in the Audi as well. Mike Sierra Fox. We haven't seen him for a while. Good job getting into 11th. Another dub in 12th. Devs in the Shake and Bake. Old Spice in 13th. S Jade. And we had some terrible qualifying. Made it into 15th. Massimo right behind us. Iron Mask 75 in the Dodge. Yo Rocket. Wipers going. And G-Man in the Audi as well. 25 laps of pure absolute pain. Mediums the requirement. Looking at a one-stop. Metal Gear is away. Our first race, we binned it on this corner before we even crossed the line. And we make it this time. So already that is a victory for myself. And Iron Mask getting on the power and making a move already on to the inside of Massimo. So a nice sunny evening at Laguna Seca, and Metal Gear already branching out a little bit of a lead. Car a little bit wobbly, not the greatest ping, and as he has said himself, the greatest internet connection in Oceania. Max with a move. Viper Z just running a little wide, and Max Mayhem able to capitalise. That's a good word, isn't it? Capitalise. There we go. We got it right that time. And get up into third. And Rosmo. Interesting tyre choice with mediums. He's going to have to try and hold off, but I don't think that is going to be possible. So a alt strategy for Rosmo up front. Most of the top 10 would be running softs as they bunch up a little. Looking like Quezado tapped the back of GT Sport. And Debs in 13th, holding off S Jade. As we jump on window cam with Devs on the mediums. And nicely done through the corkscrew in the Old Spice machine. And we are just trying to keep a steady pace on these mediums. With Iron Mask before. So I think, as I said, Iron Mask made some moves earlier on the last lap. I'm pretty sure that might have been GT Sport penalty. So we jump on the Vipes. And Iron Mask has been making his way through daily racing after he did get a DR reset. So looking like he is back on track with the DR. And S Jade right behind as we go on to lap 4 on board with Max. Nice smooth inputs there. Driving the Audi, and it's a tough one to drive. And Metal Gear opening up that lead. Sideways action, he hangs on to it. Pushing to the limit. And car doing some funny things there. Fast Fuel, K Youngster, GT Sport Penalty, and Rosmo. He is really starting to struggle to hold off the pack. And Mike Sierra Fox driving very well. And Brian has come in to get rid of those mediums by the looks. And we tuck onto the back of S Jade with Devs leading our little group bunch there. But out in front, lap 5, it is Lambo Lifetime. Under the bridge into the fast left-hander. And going too wide there, Mr. Metal, and he has spun out. Kappa Kong, Max Mayhem coming through. And Metal Gear will be getting back on track as quick as he can. So Maxi now up into second. And Metal Gear able to get back on track. Tyres will be a little bit dirty, bit of drifto. Late decision to go into the pits there. And it's looking like it may be a two-stopper for Metal Gear as we come into the pits as well. There's Dev's pit crew at the ready. Metal Gear on to the mediums, I believe, or back onto the softs, I'm not sure. He's onto the mediums, so he is out. And Devs and myself onto the softs, both with the same fuel usage. Excusez-moi. So we are in 17th after that pit stop, but thought we would get it early as Max on lap 7, and he's lost it at the top of the corkscrew. Just trying to find the right gear to get back onto the track. So a pretty good save there on getting back on track pretty quick. And SJ, Massimo, Brian and Rosmo is on the softs now. And Debs and myself, we've got a lot of work to do. And so Metal Gear in 17th. He did go into the pits and got rid of those mediums. And back onto softs. As we look behind, just to keep the eye out because he will be coming through at quite a rapid speed. But we are trying to focus on saving the tyres a little bit and catch up to Devs at the same time. And it's only lap 8 and already we were ready for bed. But it is Kappa Kong from Viper Z and K Youngster. And Maxi in 6, lap 11, looking good. And those rear tyres are really wearing down quick. Oh, and he's clipped the edge and lost it into the wall. And SJ has decided to hang out in the same area as Max. And Maxi will not be happy with that one. As Devs and myself still trying to work through the field, and we have Metal Gear right behind us, and we are trying to find a good spot to let him through. His car was appearing in front of me quite a few times, and I was getting worried. I didn't know where he was, whether he was in the future or way behind or not even there. And we let him through because he is starting to put on the power. And Maxi, it's looking like the pit crew is coming out just for FAI requirements. But Maxi is going to park it up by the looks of it. So a tough race for Max. He does continue on in other races and I believe gets a second. So lap 22, and Devs, after 22 laps, the corkscrew finally claims his life. Let's hope he can get back on the track. And we jump on to 24. Not much was really happening in our area. I think for about 10 to 15 laps we were just going through the motions and following Devs. And looking like Devs has recovered. So Mike Sierra in front of us in the Ford. And Iron Mask as well. And Iron Mask running a little wide there. And Mike Sierra Fox, I believe, has spun out. We didn't quite see that. So that brings us up into 11th. And Ursine Saturn in the pits and coming out now. Can we get the jump? And the Viper looking a little unsteady. So Iron Mask gets the move done on the dub. And we are going to tuck in and hopefully get another position. Top 10 would be pretty good for us. As we come up to the corkscrew for the last time. Right behind the dub. And Iron Mask has disappeared, I believe. Something happened there. But it is Capicong taking the win from GT Sport penalty. And Devs comes flying through. Nice move. Even though Iron Mask was off the road. Rosmo into third. So the strategy worked. So we are gonna grab 10th. Devs comes back to 13th. And Metal Gear absolutely destroyed, coming from like 17th, 18th or 19th to 4th. That is a rapid drive indeed. And we do finish up into 10th. And Dev's 13th. So thank you for watching. It had been a while since we'd done another video like this. CSTBFO Showdown is on tomorrow. So until then, we will see you next time.